Okay, well, Seattle just lost Sunday Night Football to the Packers, so we are now 0-2 starting the season, and this is about the time when a lot of you Seahawks fans are going to start panicking, freaking out, thinking it's over, and this season's you know going down the tubes and all that. Um, but I don't know. I have, 0-2 is not good. We should have taken one of those games, and we had a chance to take them both, but we didn't. And yet at the same time, I'm disappointed, but I'm not. I'm not upset about it. Strangely calm, and I don't know. I'm confident that I know things are going to get better. And as for those of you who saw my prediction video, I had us starting 0-2, so um, I guess I'm not too worried. So, what my take on this game? I saw some improvement from last week. I thought we protected better. I don't think Russell. I don't remember how many. If we had any sacks, he might have had one or two, but definitely much better than the last week. Still struggled in the run game, but then once Russell started using that read option a little bit more, it changed the entire dynamic of the Packers defense. They couldn't just swarm on Marshawn, which I was saying the whole time they should have done last week, and glad they started doing it this week, and it opened things up and led to that where we got 2 consecutive touchdowns to start off the second half, and I thought we were going to really get rolling. But Packers D tightened up, made some stops, and then that screenplay interception when we were coming back to try to tie the game, that was backbreaker, and we really couldn't recover from it. And then having burned those 2 timeouts early, we've had that problem before this year, or last season, even last couple seasons, we've had that issue with clock running out and burning timeouts unnecessarily, and then did it again. And I thought, once we burned the second one, I thought, oh man, I hope that doesn't come back to bite us. And sure enough, it did. Might have still been too much to overcome at the end of the game, but it changes how you approach things when you're trying to come back from a touchdown or a 10-point deficit at the end of a game when you got no timeouts. Makes things very, very hard. I guess what's concerning to me, so those things were the improvement, I thought, when getting Russell to use his legs more and open things up. We had some pretty decent downfield passing moments. Thought we could have used more, but the 2, I guess, right now, just not even really making any notes of specific things, just my eye test of reaction to the game. The 2 things which badly need improvement now after seeing for 2 games is, our defense right now, I have no idea about the rankings or anything like that, but we've got to be giving up we got to be pretty low on the list right now, because we're giving up big time points and we're giving up way too many explosive plays. Tackling was a little bit better, but there's still a few where Earl Thomas took a bad angle on a couple of plays and let the receiver or the runner get behind him. And characteristically, Sherman got burned a couple times on a touchdown, as well as that drive at the end of the half that fortunately ended up in a field goal, but he got called for the pass interference. And that's just, again, feels like the defense. These are just things that the defense just has not done in the last 2 years. We were always leading in terms of scoring and yardage, and we're getting gashed on several occasions, giving up big plays, long explosive plays. And I'm just going to say it here, and I've kind of subtly hinted at it for a while, but I just don't think we are the same defense without Cam Chancellor in there. Now, I don't have a solution for what they need to do to solve that, if there even is one. But the fact of the matter is, it just does not feel like we have the same. Like the identity is just not the the heart and soul of it just feels like something's off. There's just, it's just different than how it's been before this season. So uncharacteristic things on defense. That's my biggest concern. I feel like the offense is going to come around, but that defense one is kind of staring you in the face with no real solution in sight, because we have a lot of guys. I mean, everybody's pretty healthy. Just we're missing the key guy back there. The other thing is, man, the Jimmy Graham thing is not happening yet, and I don't know what it's going to take to jumpstart that. But I mean, I feel like we've got, like, the Seahawks bought this really cool toy, and no one's quite figured out the instruction manual to it. It's like, okay, well, it should work like this, and if you do this, it should do. No, it's not, nope, I don't know. So we need to figure out something else. So it's the two attempts, one completion for 11 yards. That's a waste of his talent. Something's not being utilized. Something's not being game planned enough to get him the ball. I mean, I just don't. There's no excuses for that. Over the last 2 games. So I know what they got to do, but to me, that's the offensive coordinator getting things going in sync with Russell and everybody, and figuring out ways to utilize him, because we're not getting our money's worth out of him. We're not getting his talent's worth out of him yet. And until they do, it's just, it's going to be a wasted trade if they can't get more juice out of that. So hopefully they figure that out. So I believe they have the potential to turn this thing around. The talent is there, because again, we most of the core people we had from last year carrying over to this year are there. But the glue that holds it all together is, I think, is different. We got different coordinators. We don't have the same linebacking coach anymore. We don't have the same defensive coordinator anymore. So not everything's the same, and it feels like it. It feels like there's still some chemistry and some things that got gel. But so they got to work that out for this prediction of mine to have any chance of coming true. But they got to make some improvements. It's not going to just fix itself. They've got to make a conscious effort to turn things around. So, yep, that's where I stand here. No panic here. But it's like, this is kind of like must-win time here. Next 2 home games, get us back to 500, and again, remember last year we started out 3-3. And so we've been here before. Just got to get yourself back out of it. So, I mean, the good thing is the 49ers lost, the Rams lost, Cardinals are 2-0, and I predicted that the Cardinals would be our biggest threat in the NFC West, and I still believe that. So you just got to worry about your own division. Okay, so right now we're just, Cardinals are 2-0, the Rams and 49ers are 1-1, we're 0-2. We can fix that, okay? No need to panic about it, but got some work to do. So, that's it. I'm going to start trying to get these videos up. A little bit behind on all my game videos and all that, but I'm going to start hitting it hard and get things up there. So, all right. Have faith, y'all. Remember, we have been through this before. If you don't remember that or can't take it, you're ready to jump off, well then, jump off. But we will be fine. We're going to be all right. So we'll go get them next week. Home opener. It's going to be crazy in there. So, all right, that's it. Let's have a good week. And anything else I need to tell you guys? I guess that's it. I'll plug you in with some other things pretty soon here. But all right. Talk to you guys soon. Go Hawks.